Hey, what's up guys, it's Chloe here, and in this video I'm going to be going over the best builds in Minecraft Dungeons. Now if you look right above my webcam, you'll see that 92.6% of you guys are not subscribed. If you enjoy my videos, please leave a sub, it means a lot. I'm also going to be streaming tonight for the Jungle Awakens release. If you want to watch, go to my Twitch channel in the description, and I'll be ready to stream when it comes out. Now let's get into the best builds that are in Minecraft Dungeons right now. Let's go.
Like, what the hell was that?
The first build that we're going to be going over is the speedrunning build. The speedrunning build is made to let you go through the levels as fast as possible, and the way that it does that is with the Boots of Swiftness, the Ghost Cloak, and the Mushroom. Now, these three artifacts are necessary for this build. You have to have these three. Without these three, it won't work. The next best in slot gear will be a battle robe or an evocation robe. Both uniques are also good because it gives you the 25% artifact cooldown, and then you want to get as much cooldown in the enchantments as possible. 3 will give you full-time Ghost Cloak and Boots of Swiftness up, and then the Mushroom will make you go even faster. So as you can see here, the Ghost Cloak's up full time, so I can just run through everything. Now, the weapon and the bow, they don't really matter. You can kind of go with whatever you want. I like to run with fighter bindings because they have radiance, and they'll proc the radiance a lot. So if I actually get stuck somehow, then I can get my way out pretty easily. I'll run through the Moo level with this build now so you guys can see exactly how it works. Now the second build is the mobbing build. The mobbing build is essentially to kill everything on the level as fast as you can and get through it. The Boots of Swiftness and the Mushroom are must for this build. You need to have these two for max efficiency. The third artifact is optional. You can run 2 mushrooms, you can run the Ghost Cloak for a little extra speed, you can run the Gong to weaken the enemies, you can run a light feather. Basically whatever is personal preference for you, you can throw on and it'll work just fine. For the armor, I like to run the triple cooldown also because it lets me run faster, but you can also run renegade armor with 2 mushrooms unless you have a lot of cooldown, because the mushroom will be off for some time unless you have 2. The weapon is always going to be a double axe because it is the best mobbing item in the game. The second best would be a hammer. If it has swirling shockwave and leeching on it, it can compete with the double axe, but the double axe is probably more consistent. For the bow, you should use an imploding crossbow or a harp crossbow, which I'm now farming, but it's not really necessary. It's all personal preference, but those are the 2 best bows that you should be looking for. Now, just like the last build, I'm going to run through the Moo level with it, and you guys are going to see how it works. Now, the third and final build, you just saw it at the end of the gameplay, is the bossing build. Now, the bossing build, you're going to want fighter bindings with swirling critical hit because they're going to hit incredibly fast, and radiance to heal. So with a mushroom, this is kind of what it looks like. You see how many times it's popping radiance. Every single time radiance pops, I'm healing for 697 health. So that's a lot of healing really fast compared to, it says I have 100 health, but I obviously have more than that. For artifacts, I would say the Gong and the Mushroom are complete musts. You need the Gong because it makes the boss really weak, and the Mushroom obviously attacking faster, movement speed, gives you everything that you need. But the third artifact I'd say is optional. You can use kind of really whatever you want. For the armor, obviously Renegade Armor, it gives you 25% attack speed, 35% damage reduction, 20% more damage. But if you want to use your cooldown battle robe, it's completely good too because it gives you 30% melee damage. So when I speedrun the Moo level, when I'm farming for an imploding crossbow, I usually just keep the battle robe on because it doesn't make a huge difference, but I'd say the Renegade Armor is slightly more efficient. Lastly, we have the bow. The bow, I want an imploding crossbow. A harp crossbow would be good too. Either of those are really good in this slot, but you can kind of use whatever you want. So now I'll kill the Moo boss one more time with this build so you can see how fast it melts him. The gong ran out at the end there, but that was still pretty fast. Comment down below if you have some other build suggestions. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.